Hey there, everybody. Have you guys ever had a bad experience and then not learned from it and did the same thing again? This is a fairly specific question, but it's something that I do a lot. There are a lot of examples of this, like how I never learned that going to Chicago isn't a good idea. Man. But the best example of this is my relationship with the local Speedway gas station, which is what we'll be talking about in this video. Now, my first time going to the Speedway was on the first day of high school, and it ended with me walking 3 miles in 80-degree heat to get 4 Slurpees home before a thunderstorm. And considering that's not exactly how I want to spend my afternoon, you would think that I would stop going there and maybe do something with my time that didn't involve that. Get out. And you would be right, because after that I swore to myself that I would never go back to that Speedway. Anyway, after about 3 months, my desire to get a little treat overpowered my oath to myself, and I made the pilgrimage back to the Speedway. This second time was in December of that year, and considering it was about 30 degrees outside and I had nothing on but a light jacket, a Slurpee was not exactly needed. Are you nuts? Now, the original thing that messed me up the first time I went to Speedway was that there was roadwork that blocked off a crosswork that I needed to get to the Speedway, but by this point the roadwork was over, and it was actually quite easy to get to the Speedway and didn't require a 4-mile hike. And one thing I learned from the first day of school is that being generous and carrying 4 Slurpees home stinks, so this time I only got a Slurpee for myself, and because it was only $1, the cashier told me I didn't need to pay for my Slurpee. I've never been so happy at a gas station before, and that's saying something because I've had a few bathroom emergencies that were prevented by gas stations. I love you loves gas station in Calhoun County, Michigan. I don't care what gas station you are, if you're gonna give me something free, my opinion of you instantly goes up. Anyway, after this experience, my opinion of Speedway improved a lot, but despite this, I didn't go back to Speedway during 9th grade until the last day of school. And that time was very uneventful because I actually had to pay for my Slurpee. It doesn't taste as good if it's not free. But 10th grade year, I've been to Speedway on 3 separate occasions and all were negative. The first time I went during 10th grade was on the first day of school, and on this particular day I happened not to eat my lunch, so by the time school was done I was on pure hunger-induced survival instincts. Dude, you can't eat that. Anyway, I decided the easiest cure for this hunger was to go to the local Speedway and get a Slurpee, and after walking about a mile in the 75-degree heat, I was met with a large out-of-order sign. Now, originally, I believed that this was just bad timing and that Speedway would go back to being cool, but I was proved wrong on my sister's birthday in November when I walked 2 miles to get Slurpees at Speedway, and the out-of-order sign was still there. This surely can't be a reoccurring thing, I thought, but it was, because after watching the solar eclipse in April, I went to the Speedway, and the Slurpee machine was still out of order. I'm not even sure they sell Slurpees anymore if I'm just unlucky, but that machine hasn't worked since August. Now, will I likely go back at some point again this year to check if the Slurpee machine is fixed? Yes. Will the machine probably still be broken? Yes. Thanks for watching.